How's everybody doing? Welcome to episode 217 of the Idiotic Sports Talk. I'm your host, Liam Gavin, coming to you live from my bedroom. And today I'm going to do all the NFL wildcard picks. Wildcard weekend, it's certainly going to be wild. It's kicking off in just a few hours with some Saturday football. And like I do all the time, I give you all my picks. So I was 12-4 last week in week 18, and that makes it a 163 win to 111 losses for the regular season. So let's have that same success come playoff time. I believe we can do it, and guess what? We're going to do it. So the NFL playoffs are here. It's winner go home, and this is where stars are born and legends are made. And 14 teams are going to enter, but only one of them have a chance to leave with the grand prize, which is to be a Super Bowl champion. So wildcard weekend is going to kick us off, like I said, in a few hours. Let's look at the AFC. We have the number 1 seed, the Baltimore Ravens, on a bye. The number 2 seed, Buffalo Bills. 3 seed, the Kansas City Chiefs. The 4 seed, the Houston Texans. The 5 seed is the Cleveland Browns. The 6 seed is the Miami Dolphins. And the 7 seed is the Pittsburgh Steelers. And then we look at the NFC playoff picture, which is number 1 being the San Francisco 49ers. Number 2, my Dallas Cowboys. Number 3, the Detroit Lions. Number 4, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Number 5, the Philadelphia Eagles. Number 6, the Los Angeles Rams, and number 7, the Green Bay Packers. So let's start with the Saturday games. The first game is going to kick us off at 4 o'clock. It's the number 5 seed Browns taking on the number 4 seed Texans. So very interesting game. The Browns did beat them a few weeks ago with no C.J. Stroud, but I even thought that the Browns would beat the Texans even if C.J. Stroud did play this game. And Stroud is having the best QB rookie season of all time. He showed us that he's ready for the spotlight last week against the Colts. And he's going to make his first playoff start. And he's going to be playing at home with the home crowd having his back. But it's a tough task because they're going against a very talented and hot Cleveland Browns team. The Browns have the best defense in the league. Their offense has been killing it too with Joe Flacco. Flacco resurrected himself with this Browns team, and he's been making the best of it. And speaking of him, you know, he's been here before. He's a Super Bowl MVP, won it on the Ravens in 2012, and he's 5-0 in wild card games. So will the experienced quarterback show us what he's done best, or will it be the young rookie quarterback making more noise? So for the QB advantage, Flacco showed us that he can get it done, but he does turn the ball over. As for C.J. Stroud, he's unproven in this type of environment, but he does protect the ball. I'm going to lean towards Stroud, just overall as a better talent. And as the run game, I give the advantage to the Browns for sure. One of the best run games in the league. Receiving core is about even, in my opinion. The defense is hands down the Browns. Number 1 defense in the league for a reason. And coaching, it's about even. Kevin Stefanski and DeMeco Ryans are both the Coach of the Year candidates. It's going to come down to those two guys, what they've been able to do in the situations they've been in. They made the best of it and got their teams to the postseason. The Texans can't turn the ball over. Their defense has to force turnovers and take advantage of those turnovers as well. The Browns got to stick to the run game, have their defense, and have Joe Flacco cook because they're more than capable of doing that. And rookie quarterbacks, you know, they usually don't win their first playoff game. I think the Browns' experience is going to get them a 26-20 win. Next, the number 6 seed Dolphins travel in to Arrowhead to take on the number 3 seed Chiefs, and two teams that have showed that they are beatable. The Dolphins struggle closing out the division, plus they have a boatload of injuries on both sides of the ball. And the Chiefs, they lead the league in drops this season. This has been the main issue about the Chiefs. And the Chiefs did beat the Dolphins earlier this season in Germany, but this game will be played at Arrowhead with temperatures below 0 degrees. I saw that it's going to feel like negative 25 degrees in Arrowhead. It's going to be an absolute chill. It's going to be freezing cold. They better bundle up down there. The quarterback advantage, obviously Mahomes over Tua. The run game is close. I give the slight advantage to the Dolphins with Achane, but Isaiah Pacheco's no sleeper either. For the receiving core, I got to go with the Dolphins here. For the defense, I'm going with the Chiefs. The Chiefs have a top 5 unit, very talented defense. And for coaching, I'm going to go with Andy Reid over Mike McDaniels, obviously because Andy Reid is more proven. Tyreek Hill does make his return to Arrowhead Stadium to face his old team. And when he played in Germany, he did not look great at all against them. And due to injuries and just the freezing temperatures, I don't think the Dolphins are in Miami. They play inside, or when they are outside, It's warm. It's always like 75 plus degrees there. I just think that those freezing temperatures are going to get to the Dolphins, and it's not going to go good for them. So I got the Chiefs winning this one in a low-scoring 22-17 game. On to the Sunday games. This game was actually moved to Monday. It recently just got announced a couple hours ago, but the number 7 seed Steelers take on the number 2 seed Bills. Snowy conditions in Buffalo, approximately 2 feet of snow. The recipe for both teams is to run the ball. And who has the better run game? I'd say the Steelers do, but the Bills' defense is not good at stopping the run. However, the Bills' run game isn't that bad, especially because they have a quarterback who loves to run the ball. And the Steelers' run defense isn't good either. The better offense, I'm going with the Bills. The better quarterback, I'm going to pick Josh Allen over Mason Rudolph every day, even though Mason Rudolph's been playing really good lately. The defense is about even, but Pittsburgh's not going to have TJ Watt, and I have a feeling that's going to show. And the coaching, I'm obviously going to take Mike Tomlin over Sean McDermott. So whichever team establishes the run and limits turnovers wins, in my opinion. I got the Bills here 31-17, just because they're entering the playoffs red hot on a 5-game win streak, and they're also playing at home. The next game, the number 7 seed Packers take on my number 2 seed Cowboys. Classic rivalry renewed. Green Bay is 9-1 in the last 10 against Dallas and 5-0 at AT&T Stadium. They knocked the Cowboys out in 2015 and in 2017 in the playoffs. I still have PTSD from that. The Dez catch and then the Aaron Rodgers sideline throw. It absolutely just makes my blood boil thinking about it. And you know what? It does make me nervous as a Cowboys fan. But this is completely different teams. Green Bay had Aaron Rodgers as quarterback at that time. And the quarterback advantage, I got to say, obviously, Dak Prescott. Dak Prescott all the way over Jordan Love, even though Jordan Love has been on a tear. The run game is about even. The receiving core, I'm going with the Cowboys. Defense, Cowboys. And the coach, I'm going to take Mike McCarthy slightly over Mike LaFleur. And this is just a very young and inexperienced team for the Packers. There's no excuses for the Cowboys to lose this game at all. They're playing at home where they're undefeated this season. They just seem practically unbeatable there. And Dak's just got to do what he's been doing all season. Just killing it, slinging the ball, limiting turnovers. And same with CeeDee Lamb. CeeDee Lamb coming off of a historic season. I think he's going to get going too. And they got to get the run game going. It's been very inconsistent this season, but I feel like if they can establish it in the playoffs, they have a very, very good chance to make some noise. And the defense has to get pressure and hit Jordan Love early, make him uncomfortable in that pocket, and stop the run because Aaron Jones always smokes us every single time we play him. And Mike McCarthy, he's coaching his former team. He won a Super Bowl with the Packers back in 2010. And don't get cute, because I remember there was a game last year in Lambeau Field. Cowboys were up 14-0, or I'm sorry, they were up 28-14 in the fourth quarter. And Mike McCarthy, it seems like he just gave the game away to his buddies, to his former team. So he better not get cute here, because if he does, his ass is probably fired after the game. And of course, I'm rocking with the Cowboys here, man, all day long, 29-20. Next is the number 6 seed Rams taking on the number 3 seed Lions. Exciting matchup. The Lions host their first playoff game in over 30 years. The Rams are absolutely on fire going into this game. And here's a storyline. 2 years ago, the Lions traded Matt Stafford to the Rams for Jared Goff. And in that following season, the Rams won the Super Bowl with the longtime Lions quarterback, Matt Stafford. And there's just some drama in this one. Goff has taken it personal. He's even admitted that he was very sad to get traded and then see his team win the Super Bowl months later, and I don't blame the guy. But quarterback play is about even. Obviously, Stafford's better all time, but this season, it's been pretty equal. The run game, also even too. You have Kyron Williams killing it on the Rams, and then you got Jahmyr Gibbs and Montgomery for the Lions. The receiving core is even, in my opinion, too. I mean, Amon-Ra St. Brown. You got Sam Laporta, the tight end, and then you look at Cooper Kupp and Puka Nacua for the Rams. So yeah, it's about even too. The defense is even as well, but the coaching, I got to give the coaching to Sean McVay over Dan Campbell. Even though Dan Campbell's a great coach, McVay does have that Super Bowl ring on his finger. So such an even matchup though, and that's what I think will make this game amazing. Probably the best game of the week. My heart is saying the Lions, but my brain is telling me the Rams. The Lions fans would be absolutely in shambles if Matt Stafford comes into where he used to play against his former team shortly after winning a Super Bowl and just knocks him out of the playoffs. I mean, Lions fans deserve better. So I'm going to go with my heart here. I'm going to go with the Lions winning this one 30-27. The final game is the Monday game. We have the Number 5 seed Eagles taking on the number 4 seed Bucks. Very interesting matchup because the Bucks have been rolling. They're 5-1 in their last 6. Meanwhile, the Eagles are 1-5 in their last 6, and they're now missing their star receiver AJ Brown. He's going to be out for the game. The Bucks are playing with a ton of confidence and swagger right now, while the Eagles are not. The quarterback advantage, I got to go with the Eagles, but lately it has been Baker. Baker Mayfield has been balling. He's been on a complete tear. He's definitely revived himself through this Bucs system. The run game, I give the slight advantage to the Eagles, but the Bucs have been able to run the ball too pretty well this year. Receiving core, I got to go with the Bucs, especially since A.J. Brown is out. And the defense, I give the defense advantage to the Bucs. I mean, their pass rush might not be as good as their Eagles, but the secondary is better than the Eagles. And the Eagles' secondary is just Swiss cheese. And coaching, I give the slight advantage to the Eagles. I'm going to go with Sirianni over Todd Bowles. So you guys know, you can tell by my jersey that I'm an Eagles hater, and I'm here for their downfall. When I got front row seats, front row tickets to their downfall. So, of course, I got the Bucs here in a close one, 21-19. It wouldn't surprise me if the Eagles won, though, but, of course, I'm picking the Bucs. So, my lock of the week, I'm going with the Bills in this round, the Bills over the Steelers. And my upset, I'm picking the Bucs over the Eagles. So, that's it for my wild card weekend picks. First round of the playoffs. Let's get to some great football. Don't forget to subscribe to this exact YouTube channel. Follow me on my Instagram page below. Take care, enjoy your weekend, and let's enjoy some playoff football. It's finally here.